Hey everybody, it's Mark, DoctorDeadwax, and it's time for After the Dig 6. First, this is Fisherman's Pumpkin Stout from Cape Ann Brewing Company in Gloucester, Mass. So, After the Dig 6. This is potentially my most interesting After the Dig, especially to certain types of collectors, and by far my most expensive After the Dig, by far. Cheers, everybody. That's okay. I talked about this in my last After the Dig. I showed some stuff that I picked up that, because I know all the dealers, they kind of sometimes contact me privately and say, I got some stuff here. Around here, the dealers won't take the good stuff to the shows. They put it all on the internet. They put it all on eBay. But they get tired of putting it on eBay because eBay eats so much money. So now I ask for stuff and they go, oh no, I would only put that on eBay. Oh God, no, you'd never sell that at a show. I put it on eBay. I'm like, well, I'll buy it. So now some of them are writing me, and over the course of the summer, a bunch of them wrote me different times and offered me stuff, and I would say yes, and then I'd pay for it online, and then I picked it all up at the most recent show. So this is what I got, and it's pretty great, pretty awesome stack. First up is Ugly Ducklings. This is Canadian garage, late 60s, and this is gorgeous near mint. Now this isn't late 60s. This is middle 80s. This is kind of a rare collection of B-sides and stuff like that, and it's just perfect near mint record. And the beauty of all of this stuff is that most of it, because it was bound for the internet potentially, is just gorgeous near mint stuff. And that isn't a killer rare record, but this is pretty uncommon. I've never seen this record in my life digging. There's a very rare Ugly Ducklings on Yorktown from the late 1960s that gets some very stupid money, and that's Canadian garage classic Grail material. Gonna try not to spill this beer, I'll tell you. Next, this is Edward Bear Eclipse. Edward Bear, this is again another just perfect copy. Edward Bear are a Canadian, and this is a first pressing on Green Capital, complete as new near mint vinyl. Edward Bear are Canadian blues rock, psych rock, that kind of a thing. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody show them in BC before, but this is just, you never see a copy. This is so ringware. This is a ringware darling. And another beautiful, beautiful copy. And I think I didn't pay much. I think I paid $12 for the Ugly Ducklings, and I think I paid $12 for the Edward Bear. This one's not quite as clean, but this is Steely Dan Pretzel Logic. I think I just lost Fred. Fred, stay. It gets better again. This is a U.S. white label promo, so I know I like Steely Dan white label promos, and I got that for $10, so can't really argue with that. It's Fiji Plus. Next, seriously, Fred, it gets better. This is a sealed first Canadian pressing of Steely Dan's Can't Buy a Thrill. That was $10. So how can I say no to that? This is the first Canadian pressing of Yes, Time and a Word, and this is absolutely crisp, stunning near mint. I've never seen this ever. And the beauty of this is it's a Canadian Red Atlantic, and it's the most pristine Canadian Red Atlantic I have. I honestly swear that's never been played. 40 years and it's never been played. So that's awesome. And this is a great record. This has a cover of No Opportunity Necessary, No Experience Needed by Richie Havens. That is just mind-blowing. And it has a cover of Every Days by Stephen Stills, which is just mind-blowing. And plus some great stuff on here, including a song Astral Traveler, which, well, something that he influenced is coming up later. But maybe Chris took his name from that. Next is Electric Banana, the 70s. Electric Banana are the Pretty Things, basically. And this is a first UK pressing on, how's this one? Butt Records. So that's kind of cool. It was too cheap to not say yes to. Look at this. This is just brand new. I think that was like $12 or $14. It was 18. The Time and a Word was 15. This is just a killer buy. This is a original first UK pressing of Division Bell. Probably the worst Pink Floyd record ever, but I was happy to get it. I've kind of wanted a copy of it on black vinyl. This is the first UK on black vinyl. It's not a counterfeit. It's not a fake. This is one of the most heavily faked records ever, so it's really hard to get a real one. So I was really happy to get the real deal. It's got a little bit of issue on the cover, but I was happy to get that, and that was $40. So that's a $100 record all day. And for the real deal, I mean, people are paying that kind of money for fake colored vinyl and for the new black vinyl reissue, which it's never been reissued on black vinyl a second time, so don't fall for that. Now it just keeps getting better from here. This is Capability Brown Voice on Charisma, and this is kind of prog rock. This has a fantastic cover, and this is just absolutely perfect near mint record. UK press, large Mad Hatter, and this was $20. I mean, I have new vinyl that isn't this tight, so. And this is a fantastic album. It's progressive, and it's just great music. I have had a digital copy of this for years, so it's really nice to score a copy of this. I don't know if I would be accurate in saying it's maybe slightly Queen in the vocals, but maybe not. Here's another great record that I've had a digital copy of for a while. This is Audience. I showed an Audience record recently, but this is like a real grail. This is Friends, Friends, Friend, and this is an original pressing, an original UK pressing, and it's just total near mint, except for a little sticker peel there and a little bump, little wear there, but This is again a first pressing, and this is a first pressing on UK Pink Scroll Charisma. So this is a total score. This I paid $40 for, which I think is just an incredible price for this pressing of this record in this condition. Another one that looks like if it was played twice. So just really happy with that. Next up, we're going to get into some Italian prog. First up is this is PFM, the Chocolate Kings, and this is an Italian pressing on numero uno. Again, and this has the original insert with the lyrics in Italian, and this is another absolutely perfect near mint archive copy record. Couldn't be happier with that. This was $20. Next is something I've been looking for forever. I've had a digital copy of this forever, and I love it. And this is Acqua Fragile Mass Media Stars. And again, this is an original Italian pressing on, I think this is on Ricordi. And perfect near mint. Cover's got a little tiny, like, bit of a bang. Little crease there. That's it. The record is super clean, and it comes with the original inner that's in great shape too. And just really happy to get this. I mean, and to get a first Italian pressing of this, and this was I think $40. So another great buy in my opinion. I think this is a $100 record most days. And another fantastic bit of Italian prog. This is the Orme, Falona, and Serona, and this is an original first UK pressing on Charisma. Now I believe this is possibly, yeah, the lyrics are by Peter Hamill, so I think the Italian pressing of this is in Italian, and then Peter Hamill, I think, interpreted the lyrics, and then there was a new vocal track was recorded, and it was released in the UK. And this is a first pressing, I believe, on a large Mad Hatter. And again, absolutely near mint. Doesn't look like it's ever been played. You know, you couldn't ask for... I mean, hell, these are records Mibbertube would own. Like, most of my collection, he'd just throw in that campfire his with Skeeter, but he wouldn't burn this. So, just another great one. This was, I think, $50. And I think that was well bought for that condition. I think you might be able to get it for that online in like VG+, but that's archive quality. And finally, two pieces of Krautrock. Two different sources within a week contacted me and said, do you want to buy, is it Zian? Do you want to buy Zian's Electric Silence? And I was like, fuck yeah. Because I've been looking on the internet for these for like forever. This is an original German pressing. This is the WLPs 19202Q. This is the original quad pressing. And it just looks near mint. Cover's got the inevitable split on it, but a little bit of tape residue that I'll try and get off. But this was $40 for an original. And because I've mentioned quad, check the comments. Chris Dixie Land Farm will talk about quad in the comments for you. And he makes quad mixes that you can play on your home theater. And in the same week, another copy, Zian Electric Silence. This is the 1975. Again, it's on Bacillus. This is an original second pressing. So the first pressing is quad, the second pressing is stereo. This is an original second pressing. Probably more uncommon than the first pressing if you're watching for this record online. And I think I paid $40 for that too, which I think is, again, very well bought. So that's the stack of stuff. This is probably the most interesting, eclectic stack of stuff that I found that's in the sweetest, nicest condition. I'm over the moon to get all this stuff, and I bought it over the summer in dribs and drabs, so it was like $40 here and $30 here and $40 there. And I knew if none of it was satisfactory, I could just get my $40 back, so from the dealers, and they could sell it to somebody else. So Zian Electric Silence, 2 originals. Not the was it Leaf Hound, or who did the reissue of that? Le Orme, Aqua Fragile, Premiata Fornieri Marconi, Audience, Capability Brown, Division Bell. Like I said, not the greatest record, but I'm really happy to get the real deal, the original pressing. Sounds great. Just for being a completionist. Electric Banana, the 70s. Red Atlantic, yes. I think somebody in the BC's shown this before. I can't remember who, but I remember being envious, and now I no longer have to be. Sealed Steely Dan, first pressing, white label, promo, US pressing, Steely Dan. Edward Bear, Canadian Psych, Near Mint, and Ugly Ducklings, rare 45s and B-sides or something releases. So that's what I got. I think for the most expensive time out, I think it came to probably just about $300, $325, somewhere in there for all of that, which I think is pretty well bought. So that's it, everybody. After the Dig 6. Hope you enjoyed. And next I'm going to listen to this, Gilbert Kong, Rush Hemispheres. So not everybody's going to care about that. Have a great day, everybody. Keep the record spinning.